mama, ikakana hatasterele.
I know that girl.
Man, that girl at the 7-Eleven, I'm telling you. You don't know her.
Hey, thanks,
Nobody.
Confucius.
Confucius.
Continuum. We got a Gemini birthday this month, just so you know, just to put it on your calendar.
I thought you know.
Grego's birthday falls on a Wednesday, two weeks from now. So that was a little preview. Gemini, sign of the twins. Everybody wins. Thanks so much, Abstract, for running those visuals. Big Mike was on the directing, switching cameras for that set. Nice work, BM. You're gonna see him in front of the camera next set. You know, we're hanging out here. Everything's cool. Hope you're hanging out. If you like it, and maybe know someone who might dig it. Maybe somebody's working the weeknight. They need some headphone jams while they get some coding done or some, deep meditating. Yeah, put us on at your CVS. That'd be cool. Once again, thank you, Sisto Mescal. Thank you, Goodnight Love and Vodka, for hooking us up. Also,
yeah.
Hans Piers.
We're about to
Real
have
ale.
some shots. We got some lime. We do it the right way. I don't know if that's you're supposed to do it, but we're doing it. And there's no rules. D, what do you think? Pretty good jam, not bad.
We went deep there. We went deep. Hope you all appreciate pure improvisation. Big Mike coming up. He's got plenty in the tank. Diana's on the scene, prowling. We got a new configuration in the room tonight. Felt pretty good in there for layout. What do you think,
Earth, our final frontier. We have traveled deep through space and have found your planet in need. We hope we can help you relax, Earthlings. Relax and join us.
Hello, Earthlings. Welcome aboard. We have a new collective member. Everyone say hello to Polar Bear. Hi, Polar Bear. She is a streamer as well. Yes, that music is gorgeous, Catch. Kentucky Route Zero, Ben Babbitt. You can buy the soundtrack on his Bandcamp. 8-Bit had a double vinyl limited edition set for sale that I missed out on. I had it in my cart, and I forgot to check out. And the next day I went to check out, it was sold out. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, like, oh my gosh, I would love to eventually make like ambient music like what this game has. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to April's like, oh, I just saw your graphic designer. I do most of the graphics just for myself now. I don't work in that industry or field anymore. My bachelor's is actually in fine art, but I ended up working just a whole bunch of corporate jobs and sort of I express myself creatively in other ways like Twitch. But yeah, like I try to make like all of our graphics on my stream and the other stream, and I do what I can. It's fun. Hello, Molly. Hello, Swift. We have Amp in here tonight. Amp and Noise for Anger are going to be DJing with us this weekend for the Zine Festival starting Friday. You guys are going to get to hear all about it because as soon as we're done gaming here, we're going to go over into Gearsplaining, and myself and Tatchit and any other DJs that were able to make it tonight are going to be on to talk about it, talk a little bit about themselves, what we're doing with the festival. Yeah. Thank you, April. Yeah, I've been working on it for a little while. I've been streaming on Twitch probably for about, it was like 21 months now, but over on our other channel. So I sort of took like everything I've learned in almost those 2 years and like started my own channel. So I was sort of able to like start it off probably a lot nicer than I would have had I started 2 years ago. You look at our streams from 2 years ago on the other channel and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe people follow me. Who followed us. So if you're new to the stream, or some of you are here early, what we like to do is I like to do some little bits before we get into the gaming. First, we're going to go to our resident AI, rAIchel. rAIchel's background is actually they are the sentient AI that found our planet, and they're trying to help us learn about our planet and space and our environment so we can save ourselves from ourselves. So she scours the planet looking for unusual, rare animals to share with us so we can see how amazing our Earth is and all the creatures that we don't even know exist are out there. So we're going to go over to her in a second. And then we're going to learn about black holes. I have a little quick like 3-minute Black Hole 101 to give you like a top level view of it, and then we'll get into some gaming. Oh my gosh, Molly, I still miss the old game streams. Oh, these aren't cutting it for you, Molly. Molly's like, screw your fancy new stream setup. I want the old one. Yeah, so for those of you with our old one, really quickly, we have a projector set up in our living room. And long story, the way we had to stream games is we had to set up a webcam on a tripod, like right in front of our faces, that captured the stream, the video on it. So it had this sort of like, I guess like old school sort of like resolution like look to it. It wasn't like the best. It looked like you were looking on like an old like CRT monitor. We didn't mean to, but that's just sort of how it worked. Einstein field equations. We do talk a little bit about Einstein. Actually, I forget if this video, it's only 3 minutes. I have another one that's a little bit longer. Hey SWAT, how are you? Let me give some shout outs. That actually, Einstein field equations, that, I should write that down. That probably would be like a good video to like delve into, because I honestly, I don't know a ton about them. And part of what I do on this stream is anything that I sort of go down the rabbit hole on my own, I want to share with you guys. So if I'm going down the rabbit hole one night learning about some random like space science stuff, I'm like, ooh, I gotta share this. So yeah, let's look into studying some yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I overall I'm general familiar. It has a little bit to do with that. They touched briefly about Einstein in I don't remember which video I'm guys going to show you. One of the videos touched upon Einstein's equations. Another gentleman that like worked with his equations. But ooh, perfect. Yeah, that sounds like a good one, Sai. Okay. Alright guys. Oh SWAT, you got the new tier 1 bus emote, the drum shanty! Yes, it's from our other channel. I'm so excited. We finally got a bus emote. That is our tour bus we're renovating. Okay, let's go over to rAIchel. Let's see what animal she has of the week. She went swimming to find this one. She went into the waters all over the planet. Let's see what she has for us, guys. Alright, let's go over to her. Hello, Earthlings. As SenseNet said, we have traveled the planet and went through your rivers, streams, and oceans, and we found a very rare dolphin. Now, I'm sure most of you Earthlings are familiar with the typical bottlenose dolphin. This dolphin is actually from the areas of Cambodia, Vietnam, and they're called the Irrawaddy dolphin. Irrawaddy. That is from the river that they live in. Let's get up some pictures here. There we go. Here's some of them out in the river. They are freshwater. Now, this particular species is critically endangered. There is only about 80 to 90 of them in the world. They live along a 118-mile stretch of river. Ooh, Molly, try dolphin. I figured Irrawaddy would be too difficult to remember how to spell, so I did a dolphin command. And let's watch a little video about them, and we're going to learn a little bit about how they actually interact with the culture. And they're part of a local fishing village, and we'll learn also about what is making them endangered. So here we go.
They're
saying on patrol they found fishermen illegally fishing. Yeah, this video says 85. I've seen 92, 84.
Okay, we will
see you when we see you. And if you guys can't read the text, they're saying since they started patrolling the waters, they have noticed a decrease in illegal fishing. And they've been talking to the locals and the local fishermen about why they need to save the species.
ចំណុចនេះគឺមិនអាចធ្វើនេសាទបានទេយើងប្រើ GPS នេះសំដៅទៅលើថានៅចំណុចនេះមានបង្កបទល្មើសឬក៏យើងបានដកហូតបានមងនៅចំណុចនោះហើយក៏អាចសម្គាល់ថាសត្វផ្សោតដែលធ្វើដំណើរទៅឃើញទៅខុសនៅចំណុចនោះយើងក៏ដាក់បញ្ចូលនៅ
This is in Cambodia and Myanmar. I think Myanmar is where this river is.
យើងនឹងអាចមានភៀវមកទស្សនាសត្វផ្សោតនៅតំបន់យើងនេះ
And speaking of the WWF, that video was from them. They're helping these local villagers to save the rAIchel dolphin. And we are going to be doing a charity DJ fundraiser festival this weekend supporting the WWF. So let's take it back to SenseNet. She's actually going to go over a little bit more detail about the rAIchel dolphin and how they interact with the local village. Oh, there you can see them playing in the water. Their nickname is the Smiling Dolphin because they're very friendly and it looks like they're smiling. Yes, these are cute as well. I think the collective has figured out what humans find cute, although we are not limited to finding cute creatures. Some of them are just very cute and a lot of information is available on them. All right. Oh, let me recall some facts and information about them. Yes, there's a 118-mile stretch of river between Cambodia and Laos, and they're in the coastal areas of South and Southeast Asia in 3 rivers, the Irrawaddy in Myanmar, the Mahakam in Indonesia, Borneo, and the Mekong. And the Mekong is the 118-mile stretch. And there you go. Still not as cute as the purple frog. I like the purple frog. The pikas were pretty darn adorable too. Alright guys, let's bring it back to SenseNet and talk about some black holes. See you all next week, fellow collective. Yeah, so there we go. So when I was researching them, at first it's like, well, the local fishing community is harming them. Pollution has dwindled their numbers because the fish in the river aren't as many. So not only are dolphins having a hard time finding food, the fishermen are having a hard time finding food and making a living. And but as I did more research, you come to realize that the local fishermen actually work with these dolphins to fish. It is a mutual working relationship that has existed for generations. And what's happening is because of climate change and pollution and dams and things like that, the fishing population has decreased. And some fishermen are going to desperate measures to try to maximize their fishing. And so they're electrocuting the water. And then this is also electrocuting and harming the dolphins, and they fish in areas where the dolphins are known to be, but they shouldn't be fishing at, so they'll get caught in the nets. A lot of nets are killing them, just like, tuna fishing, the nets are killing the dolphins. So a lot of the local fishermen are upset because of the electro fishers, the electric fishers as they call them. The electric fishermen are scaring the dolphins away. So now these villagers who have been working with them for years, their entire lives, the dolphins are no longer coming up to their boats and helping them fish. So that's crazy. I thought it was wild how there's this awesome human dolphin working bond that they have, and they made a chart. So this is how it works. The guys will come up on their boat. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. How do you like it, SWAT? I really like it. I've been very, very happy with my still series. I think I got the Arctis. I think I got the 7, but it doesn't have the LEDs or anything. I didn't need something that fancy. Holiday? Oh my goodness. You just come in here and throw a sub bomb? Aw, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I just realized, are my alerts not on? Didn't I have an issue with my alerts last time? Where are my alerts? Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you so much, man. Ah, well, I gave him the shout out. How are you doing tonight? We just went over the rAIchel Dolphin, and this is how they work with the fishermen to help fishing. So the fishermen will tap on the canoe. The dolphins will let them know, hey, okay, cool, we're ready. The dolphins will call all the fish over to the boat. The fisherman throws his net in, collects the fish, and then any fish that escape the net, the dolphins come and scoop up. And they have been doing this for like generations. And because of what's happening with the environment, it's messing it up. There's only 80 or 90 of them left. The dolphins are afraid to come up to the canoes now because of the other fishermen, the bad fishermen, like electrocuting the water. So yeah. But at least like there's so many people in that village and that area, and the WWF is on it. It's on it. So hopefully they won't go extinct. Yeah, it is great teamwork. I thought that was amazing. And you know, as a vegan, you have to sort of think these things through, and ultimately there wouldn't be pets, because no one would be breeding animals just for breeding's sake. They would all exist for their own natural purposes. So it's relationships like this that would exist naturally in the wild. Like we can still form bonds with animals, but on each other's own terms. So I just thought that was really cool to see this wild but natural relationship between human and dolphin that's existed for so long. Yeah, electrocution keep me away too. So I've been coming up to this boat for 25 years, and all of a sudden this one, like the water's electrocuted around it. Yeeks. Hey guys! Okay, so now that's done, we're gonna get into the WWF later after my stream. Is it just you guys, or does like my light temperature keep changing? Like, I'm not adjusting my settings. That's weird. Okay. Work with people's livelihood and protecting natural processes to ensure people don't have to raid the systems, right? And the reason they're raiding the systems is because the rivers are getting polluted. I think there was I don't know if a dam caused some of it, but I know in these villages will like dam up waters, which much up the ecosystem. So there's a problem. There's not enough fish to go around. So, yeah, some fishermen are resorting to some less than ideal methods that could topple the entire system. But those patrols are on it. No illegal fishing and no electrocuting. No electrocuting the animals, please. Oh, you're on duty. Well, thank you for stopping in, especially then. Thank you so much for the sub bombs. You guys, if you were lurking, check to see if you just got a sub from Holiday. Thank you so much. Alright, now let's learn about black holes. I'm learning about this topic along with you guys. I don't know a ton, but that's what we are here for, to learn. So, let's watch this video. It's only about 3 minutes long. And then there's another video I was just gonna pop through because it had some better examples in it, but I figured we all needed to be on the same page as far as black holes are concerned. Alright, where is my black hole video? Here it is. Okay.
Black holes are among the most fascinating objects in our universe, and also the most mysterious. A black hole is a region in space where the force of gravity is so strong, not even light, the fastest known entity in our universe, can escape. The boundary of a black hole is called the event horizon, a point of no return beyond which we truly cannot see. When something crosses the event horizon, it collapses into the black hole's singularity, an infinitely small, infinitely dense point where space, time, and the laws of physics no longer apply. Scientists have theorized several different types of black holes, with stellar and supermassive black holes being the most common. Stellar black holes form when massive stars die and collapse. They're roughly 10 to 20 times the mass of our sun, and scattered throughout the universe. There could be millions of these stellar black holes in the Milky Way alone. Supermassive black holes are giants by comparison, measuring millions, even billions of times more massive than our sun. Scientists can only guess how they form, but we do know they exist at the center of just about every large galaxy, including our own. Sagittarius A, the supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way, has a mass of roughly 4 million suns and has a diameter about the distance between the Earth and our sun.
4 million suns.
Because black holes are invisible, the only way for scientists to detect and study them is to observe their effect on nearby matter. This includes accretion disks, a disk of particles that form when gases and dust fall toward a black hole, and quasars, jets of particles that blast out of supermassive black holes. Black holes remained largely
There's Einstein.
unknown until the 20th century. In 1916, using Einstein's general theory of relativity, a German physicist named Karl Schwarzschild calculated that any mass could become a black hole if it were compressed tightly enough. But it wasn't until 1971 when theory became reality. Astronomers studying the constellation Cygnus discovered the first black hole. An untold number of black holes are scattered throughout the universe, constantly warping space and time, altering entire galaxies, and endlessly inspiring both scientists and our collective imagination.
There you guys go. So, turn that off. Okay, so you guys all clear now? You're all experts on black holes? Yeah, basically, like, it's so powerful, and I think that's the key thing, not even light can escape. That's why it's a black hole. What's light but particles, right? But it is so powerful, not even those light particles can escape the pull. So that's why we just have zero clue, really, what's going on. Nothing can come out of it. There's nothing that's stronger than the force of that black hole. Although I want to look up quasars, because if quasars are blasting out of a black hole, I want to know if quasars are coming out from around it, from the middle of it. So maybe quasars we'll look up next time too. Hi, Paul! Yay! A #1 lurker. Molly, I learned I have a lot to learn. How are you hanging out, Paul? Have you been lurking hard? Having fun lurking? Yeah, so there was this other video that I wanted to just like skip around in. Where did it go? Oh, I had it all set up and now I don't know where it went. Hold on. Oh, I put it right there. Okay. Is that working? Is that working? Oh, that is working. Okay.
Black holes are among the most fascinating objects in our...
There we go. You're good so far? Good. I'm actually doing... I'm very fortunate. I am doing a lot better than I think most people in the planet right now, so I'm very, very grateful. My job is in the medical field, but in the administrative side of it, so luckily, although we had to lose some contractors and practitioners, our company has been able to keep our core like administrative staff still working full time, and I'm able to do my job from home. So good. Family is healthy, and yes, I cannot complain with all the craziness that's going on in the world today. Very thankful. Thank my stars every day. Oh, all right, April. Yeah, I leave the VODs up and I post them over on my YouTube. As soon as this video's done, we get into some gaming. Yeah, it's weird. My alert sounds aren't coming through. They're coming up, but they're not coming through. I did a slightly different audio routing. And speaking of audio routing, the reason everything is so wonky is because I need that guy. I need that guy right there. It's an audio mixer that's made for streamers, and specifically when I'm doing my live ambient sets, I have a bunch of digital audio routing, and lots of mixers are for like analog audio routing. So this one I can separate out all these digital audio sources, and it's made for streamers. So that's, yes, hopefully that will solve all my headaches and all the difficulties I have when I'm trying to set up my sound and stuff. Like, I still can't monitor myself. I've just had to like sacrifice things because I don't have that yet. Oh, thank you, Molly. Yes, YouTube. Yes, please follow YouTube. I'm trying to build up my followers over there so I can start generating some revenue from you guys watching it. And the mixer fits the background so well. I think it's part of the spaceship. Well, I wanted to be integrated. It's sitting on my shelf. See, it's over in my window. It's sitting. It's the holographic mixer. My what's it called? Replicator is broken, so I just get a hologram of it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so screen capture this guy. He had. Oh, that's why you can't hear it. That's interesting. Because if you can't hear that, that's also why you can't hear the sound alerts. So if I put it on here, does that work?
Going to be comfortable, but it will be
Okay.
pretty. Swartzchild
He had a good
is,
example.
Funhouse mirror is now forward into the black hole will be filled with darkness, and also isn't already sucking up fear. At this head,
Photon spears so
watching
much
you
in
jump
here.
into the
It's good
hole
though.
would see something quite strange. They wouldn't see you get sucked quickly
yeah.
into the hole. Instead,
This is
they
cool.
would see your approach become slower and slower and slower until you reached a point known as the event horizon. This is a point in space where, once crossed, there's no going back. It is at that point that light can no longer escape. And so to a
Affirmative,
person watching you fall
Lieutenant
into the
John.
hole,
Hello.
that would be where
I'm
your
probably
journey ended. You would seem almost
doing that
frozen
wrong.
in space, the light coming off your body becoming increasingly red-shifted until you simply faded into nothingness. They would never see you cross the event horizon. But for you, of course, everything would seem fine and dandy. You would continue past that horizon to your now inevitable death. As you continue to approach the black hole's singularity, your view of the entire universe would get compressed into a smaller and smaller point in space behind you. If the black hole we're jumping into is large enough, things might actually be quite comfortable at that event horizon. We'll know that we're never going to escape and that our lives are pretty much over, but it might take us hours to...
At first I was like, maybe this could be a new thing since we don't know what a black hole is and you're never coming out of it. Like maybe if you know you're going to be like dying soon, you could like schedule like, oh, like a black hole death, you know what I mean? Like, why not? Let me see what the fuck this is until listen to this. After I heard this, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think so. Let's not do that. So check this out. Oh, who do we miss here? Oh, hey, Janessa's. Yeah, I think you do, Janessa. And Molly, don't ban Janessa. I know who that is. Jessa does know about black holes. Knows about a few black holes. Hey, Don. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, man. Yes, Janessa's is okay. So Swift, you be nice. Don't make Molly ban you. Yeah, Am. So yeah, listen to this. What happens?
actually reach a point where things started to hurt. Why would they hurt? Well, the closer you get to the singularity, the more significant the difference in gravitational pull is across space. And so parts of me that are closer to the singularity would be pulled more strongly than parts that were facing away. And my entire body would be stretched toward the singularity. The effect would be so incredible, scientists don't usually call it stretching, they call it spaghettification.
You
Once
don't want
reach
that.
this point, you would be dead. Your molecules would be violently ripped and stretched apart, and when they got to the singularity, well, we don't really know what would happen. Perhaps they would completely disappear in violation of all the laws of physics, or maybe they would reappear elsewhere in the universe. It's believed that a moving or spinning
Yep.
black hole might actually create what is known as a wormhole, a way of transitioning across space faster than light. Not in any way that violates the laws of science, but in a way that takes advantage of the universe's
Hi, Lord
dimensions.
Squeak.
For instance, if I wanted to get from this point to this
Okay, he talks about wormholes. That's like another rabbit hole. There's like one more thing he talked about. What was it? Cosmological. No, I think that was it. Okay. Yeah, so there, we could go down this rabbit hole for a long time, but if you ever bug down a character on KSP, what's KSP? Yeah, so first I'm like, oh cool, well if I'm gonna die anyways, let's just go see what a black hole is all about. Maybe there's some crazy like universe on the other side until they talked about spaghettification and yeah, I'll pass on having my molecules ripped apart. Thank you. Let's not, yeah, that that uh euthanasia idea just crashed and burned like the second I thought of it. I really don't like this wormhole thing. Oh, yeah, wormholes. Oh gosh, I should have my notepad next to me. I should do some research on that. Why don't you like the wormhole things, Squeak? I must know. I'm not well versed in the wormholes. But the topic was black holes, so we did a little black hole 101, and hopefully you guys know a little bit more about them. And speaking of mass, that was that the closest black hole to us is what 4 million times the mass of our sun. Our sun is actually small, like compared to a lot of systems and stars out there. Ours isn't too big, which is just crazy. Oh, because they don't work. So okay, so it's like one of those theoretical things. Yeah, we talked about warping technology. I think like it was like my first or second stream. How the equations are there, but still theoretical right now because you need dark energy, and we haven't figured out how to harness dark energy or exactly what it is. um, John says my whole thing on black holes is if light can be pulled by them, they operate in a different realm than we can hope to know. But that's just me. Um, well, my amateur opinion on that, and I say opinion, is gonna say I just think the amount of mass they're creating is so enormous that everything gets sucked into it, and light does have mass to it. There is, light particles. So I just think they are so incredibly strong. They just suck everything in. Yeah, what was the center of that? That giant black hole, right? And you can't just remove the mass and keep the hole. Right. Oh, here we go. Lord Squeak, the idea comes from the name black hole, and something I forgot, it's a really dense clump of matter, right? Yeah. Hole is a misnomer. Yeah, it's like taking like a giant like Vanta black circle and like sticking it on a table and being like, that's a black hole. Well, no, it's not. We just can't see it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit in there. We just can't see it because no light can escape. So that we can't get any feedback. We can't take a photo. No light like will travel to us to see what's there. Yeah, there's shit in there. We just can't. Light's not reflecting off of it. Yeah, and Lord Squeak, the second problem is folding space like a paper because you don't fold 3D space like a paper. Nothing about that theory works. You would have liked the little thing we did on Warp. It was, it wasn't so much folding. What was it? It was you would need dark energy to create a bubble around your spaceship to create waves in, like, the universe, and you basically, like, ride the wave. Hey, Four Finger. Yeah, it was probably a holiday. Holidays been on the gift subs lately. Look at you. So I like the Disney movie, but I think they took liberties with the science. Yeah, so, oh my gosh, I have not heard anyone mention about, like, the Black Hole Disney movie. That movie is bizarre. That movie is so weird for a Disney movie. I'm like, this is a Disney movie? It just has these weird, strange, like, vibes to it, doesn't it? It's really bizarre. Surf in the space-time continuum. That's right. Ride that warp wave. Yeah, old school. I don't even know what year that came out. It might be worth watching that again just because my memories of it are filtered through younger eyes. I just remember the movie was really weird. The Silver Surfer. Yes, exactly. Okay, guys. Kentucky Route Zero. Yes, we are towards the end of Act 4, and there's only 5 acts. So I bet you Molly we're gonna finish Act 4. We're gonna finish Act 4 tonight, and we can get on to Act 5, the final act. Actually, we'll probably end up finishing Act 4, and we might get to a transition, and then we can start 5 next week. Oh, in 79. Okay. That's why I don't recall it too well. I was Oh, sorry, that was probably really loud. Sorry. Yeah, probably at the time that I saw it, I was pretty young. Yeah, I probably like rented it at like Blockbuster when I was like a kid. Or you remember like the VHSs used to come in those giant like plastic like holders. Like maybe I remember seeing into that. Maybe my parents had bought it. I don't know. I was one. I was a zygote. Okay, so let me open up Steam here. That guy, let's see our Steam, where are you? See here, we can close this and close that. And let's open Steam. Steam. There we are. Okay. Maximilian was probably not Disney approved. Was that the robot from the movie? Oh, it's so fuzzy. I hardly remember it. What year did 2001 come out? Was that the 60s or is that the 70s? Um Lord Squeak, yeah, I find the giant things I remember in childhood are less giant when you're grown up, right? You go back somewhere, you're like, I remember this being bigger. uh, oh, 1968. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so 2001 was 68. Yeah. Okay, Steam. Oh, you know what, guys? I bought Space Engine. I have it. We're gonna play around with it one day. I just need to dedicate a weekend to learning it because it's really extensive, but it's beautiful. So one of these days we're gonna get Space Engine running and we'll be able to actually explore the universe and see everything. Kentucky Route Zero. Oh yeah, and the sub goal. I forgot. We reached our sub goal last week. I totally didn't hit you guys up on Discord to see what we want to do for a reward. I have been so busy with Zine Fest. It's this weekend. Oh my god. Yeah, after this weekend, I think I'm gonna take like a week off and sleep, and then get back to normal. Oh yeah, you know about Space Engine, John? Oh, it's nice. It's so nice. Oh yeah, I think we've talked about that. Yeah. Yeah, about a month ago. Oh yeah, everything is about a month ago. Okay. All right. Um, let's see if we can finish Act 4. And here we go with the stuttering, because the game's starting. Ah, thank you, Holiday. I love having you in here. Thank you, thank you. Oops, I guess I should flip over so you guys can see the game I'm playing. Alright, we'll be right back. Let's play some games. Kentucky Route Zero. Here we go. Yeah, John, that's why I haven't played it yet, or I haven't brought it up on stream because it's really cool and I want to be able to actually like know how to use it. So if you guys are like, let's go look at Andromeda, I can just be like, okay, let's go fly there. You know, it's I thought it was going to be a little bit easier, I guess, when I got it, but it's like it's like learning like Photoshop or like DaVinci Resolve. It's pretty complicated. Not complicated, just in depth. Oh man, my lighting's all off now. It's so bright. So bright. If I can turn that away a little bit. Okay, a little better. Still really bright. I'm going to turn that down. Hold on. Let's get into the game here. Okay, that's a little bit gentler. My like white was like blinding everyone. Oh, now I gotta fix. Yeah, like I said, I routed my speakers a little bit differently. And now I'm not getting sound from the game. Hold on. Okay, where's the sound? Hello. Yes, he is. Tomorrow's Thursday, so A1's gonna be doing his Thursday DJ stream. And then Friday we have a special schedule because we're part of the Zine Fest charity festival. So we're gonna be part of a giant raid train that day. And sound. I mean, there's really no sound yet right now. Oh, you guys are hearing it. Okay, I saw something come through. You're in both days? Fantastic, Holiday. Yeah, Holiday. Actually, Ampersand, who's in here, he's going to be part of the festival. He's over in Australia. Oh, I know Molly, right? Yeah, we're going to finish the game, Molly. I told you. I promised you once we started it, we would not finish until we finished it. Like, I wouldn't, of course we would finish. I wouldn't stop streaming until we finished it. Oh, okay. Clara, excellent. I can tell you have a good intuition for sound, and that's very important in this piece. Okay, Holiday, we'll see you in a second. Any questions before we begin? How do I know what to do? Play your tape player. You may play any tape at any speed and volume, even backwards. Just listen to the music and use your intuition. Or it may be better if you try not to listen to the music. This technique is called indeterminacy. Indeterminacy. Well, obviously, I don't know that word. Indeterminacy. That's one of the ones where you have to have the emphasis on the right syllable. I'll just do like an ASMR of like me trying to like pronounce words. Interdeterminacy. That's actually I'm hung up on that word because like A1 and I do that like just sort of subconsciously, naturally. We just know that when we're listening to a track we just finished, we'll just have it on in the background and like we don't pay attention to it and we listen to it like a few times like that. I didn't even realize there's a word for that. Amazing. What's the name of your music? It doesn't have a name. Would you like to name it? Yeah, let's name it. A theremin. Oh my god. You guys, so I was supposed to have something for the stream tonight, and my shipment got split into 2 boxes, so the thing is not going to be here until tomorrow. John, you know what I'm talking about. Look, what? That would have been so perfect. That would have been so perfect to have tonight. All right. Let's do it. Claire's Unusual Theremin. Yes. If you guys don't know what a theremin is, please look it up. It's basically a frequency interrupting based musical instrument. Yeah, basically you're interrupting frequencies is how it makes the sound in a nutshell. Yeah. I don't know a theremin from the Beach Boys. Did they use a theremin in Good Vibrations? Did they? Wow, I didn't know that, Molly. That's cool. You know, when you sent me that video about, I forget what track it was, but I was surprised. Like, you always think of the Beach Boys as like these, like, poppy, like, whatever, but they had some really interesting stuff going on. What will this sound like? There's only one way to find out. All right, let's begin. Let's see what we're gonna get into with this act, or this scene rather. Ooh, here we go, guys. All right. So, are we going to pick the tape labeled cat or cooking show? Which one should we pick? It's so quiet without the music. I'm gonna pick one if you guys don't pick one. I don't know which one because I love cats and I love cooking. Meow, Lord Squeak Meowcore. Oh my god, I want to make a Meowcore track now just because if people ask me what genre this is, I can say Meowcore. I don't care if it's like the only track that's ever made in the Meowcore genre, but I now need to make a Meowcore track. Don't cook the cat. Yeah, don't cook the kitties. Please, please don't cook the kitties. Whoa, that opened up a lot of options. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna pick one, you guys. I'm like, wow, whoa, what? Is it really a genre? Get the F out. Seriously? Oh my god, Lord Squeak, you have to post like a link in Discord or here. That's a real genre? Oh my god. I don't even know. Okay, plays it without interference. He plays it at first and speeds it up. He fiddles restlessly with the volume knob. He plays the tape backwards. He flicks the volume knob off and on rhythmically. Let's say we just listen to it in its original form? Or play it backwards? Let's see here. Fiddles restlessly with the... Nah, it's not fiddle with the volume knob. It's more of a meme genre, but still there are tracks out there. Oh my god. I have to hear one now. I'm so curious. Let's do, he plays it without interference. Let's do that first. Look at her playing the theremin. Oh my god. I feel like the universe felt bad. My shipment didn't arrive. Because this is really effing bizarre. That the theremin shows up here. It's still showing up in my life. Just in a different medium. That's so wild. I know, John. What are the odds? What are the odds? So crazy. I feel like I need to turn the sound up in the game for you guys. Hold on. Oh, yeah. What the heck are we doing here? Let me turn that up so I can control it. Okay. Okay, hopefully that'll be a little better. Okay. Ooh, let's do the cat again and like play it backwards. Backwards. Oh my god, I'm just tripping out. There's a theremin right now and... Dude, do you see this? Freaking theremin in the game. She's playing a theremin. How bizarre is that? Tripping me out. That weird? That was A1. I'm like, dude, are you seeing this right now? I don't really think it sounds much different. I'm gonna do like one more thing. And then we'll play the cooking show one. Or we can, I mean, it looks like it's gonna let us go through all the choices, really. I love how she's like really playing it. Oh. It's a sign. This is a sign. I did the right thing, John. I love it. That is so cool. Cooking show. Yes, is an epic synchronicity. My quantum theory, my quantum entanglement theory persists. Let's play it slowly at first and gradually speed it up. They're doing all the hand movements and everything. Yeah, see, one hand controls the volume and the other hand controls the tones. So you have the tones go from like close to far away. Well, this one is to the side. So yeah, the closer you are to the frequencies and the further away, you get the tones. And then the distance. And then this one, the distance is the volume. What do you think about when you're playing? I try not to think about anything at all. My violin teacher used to say, "Why make art? To quiet the mind." Still, I'm not very good at it. Quieting my mind. Oh my god, tell me about it. It's been my problem the last like month. When I'm playing this piece, I'm usually thinking of my uncle, Andreas. I never knew him when I was a child except in postcards, but we became very close over the last few years. He was a collector of sounds like you. A collector of sounds? Sounds familiar. John. He recorded the songs of the birds, the rivers, city traffic, of crooked moonlit highways. He sold his sounds by mail order to movie studios and private collectors. They ended up in films and television shows, mostly, dislocated and reattached to other images. So, no quiet in this mind, I'm sorry to say. I hope you'll continue making tapes, Ezra. I'm sure there are many more people who would enjoy listening to them on this river and elsewhere. So Ezra's doing a little field recording impromptu jam session with Clara and her theremin. Epic. Wow, that was... The universe felt really bad. The universe felt bad. Because what happened is the package arrived, and I waited all day to open it. Like, I let it sit in the living room. I'm like, I'm not going to open it until I'm done with work. And it was this big, like, build-up to opening this package. And when I opened it up, only half my order was in there. I'm like, no! Oh, what did we miss? Scroll up. Oh. Oopsie, we missed that. As she was disembarking not far from here, actually, the film fell out of her bag and was borne away by the current. I was working on deck at the time. She shot me a sad, apologetic glance, but I wasn't bothered. It's no shame to be forgotten. Well, Molly, like, those few hours, like, was, like, I had to hold myself back. So, imagine, like, opening up your box thinking this thing is in there you've been waiting on. That's not... Oh, scene. Ooh, new scene. That was a quick one, Molly. Look how quick that one was. We could have done that one last time. What was the name of it? I got so distracted by, like, the theremin. What's this place like? Dogwood Drive. It's in a small town, or... I really don't know. I've got the manifest the old man had in his truck here. Lisette's Antiques. Mail order delivery. No return address. Shipping address 5 Dogwood Drive. Packing list. And then there's just numbers. I guess the inventory numbers of the antiques he was supposed to be delivering. Anyway, I'm glad you're coming with us. Yes, I'm always eager to see more of the country, and I enjoy the company. I'll have to find a bus or a train to get on to Nashville by evening. Well, they have buses everywhere, right? Or hey, I could drive you to Nashville. Seems I have a truck now. Only, how are we gonna get it up these stairs? That's quite a staircase. Um, is there another route? A tunnel or something? No way up but up. I guess we could wait for the mammoth to come back around and take us a little further down, but that won't be till late afternoon. Looks like we're making the rest of this trip on foot. Is it safe to leave the truck here? I don't even know what's in there. Is it safe to leave the truck here? Sure, I don't think anyone but us could get started again. Alright, Cricket, let's get this delivery packed and tied into bundles. We're hiking it upstairs. What's in there? Antiques, I guess. Antiques? Yeah, antiques are... It's like junk, but people pay for it. Oh. Sorry, I guess you'll be taking the bus after all. It's okay. It'll be an adventure. Tired? Don't worry, lady. We're almost there. Yeah, who would steal that truck, right? So we've lost Conway. He's been taken off by the distillery folks. Shannon has decided to finish his last delivery, which started this entire game. 5 Dogwood Drive. Oh yeah, look at that staircase. Yeah, that truck wasn't going anywhere. Can you guys hear the birds? I hear birds. We did it, Molly. We did it. Oh my god. We finished Act 4. This is the farthest we've ever gone. Yes. Yeah, those were really quick scenes. We totally could have finished this game last time. We totally could have. Or this act. Un pueblo de nada. Does that mean a nothing house? A house of nothing? Nothing house? No house? Is that what that means? Alright, let's see what this interlude is then. I mean, un pueblo de nada. De nada is nothing. Un pueblo. I'm guessing that's like a house, a home. Not too late, am I? This must be our guest. Oh, hi. You must be, oh, sorry, I'm Maya. Right, the traveling artist. Welcome. Emily, girl, right on time. What's up? Hey, everyone, it's the mastermind of Zemefest. Been telling everyone as soon as we're done gaming, we're gonna go talk about Zeme on Gear Splendid. Oh, that's nice stream elements. Freaking stream elements. I'm Emily. I work here. Great. Rita says you're the producer. Oh, did she? I guess so. I do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I know the feeling. You ran around earlier at the lunch thing? No, I don't live in town. I just come in to work at the station. Really? That's quite a hike, isn't it? I know some shortcuts. Oh, okay. I should make sure she's comfortable. So, do you... No, I'm fine, thanks. I'll just find somewhere to perch until you folks are ready. I've got a lot to digest. Mentally, I mean. Well, it was a big lunch. But I spent most of it this afternoon examining the mounds. Oh, the burial mounds? Yeah, that's why I came down here, to see them up close and make some sketches. They're amazing, right? They make me uncomfortable, to be honest. It seems kind of weird to build a town in a graveyard. Sure, every town has a graveyard, but usually the town comes first. Okay, I'll check if Rita's ready. You can just hang back here somewhere. We'll let you know when it's time to come on set. Great, thanks for having me. You too. I mean, you know what I mean. Ugh, why am I so awkward with visitors here? Just used to seeing the same 12 people day in and day out, I guess. So this is, what this is, Tatchet, this is an interlude. These are little like vignettes they released in between the releases of their main chapters. So we just finished chapter 4, or act 4. And this is the interlude that would have been released, you know, at some point in between when they got out the acts. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, right. Serrano's here to help with the weather report. What is all this? Sure. What am I doing? At least the floor's staying dry. My left boot is a hole. Yeah, and these don't like operate under the same like game mechanics as the regular game. They're more just like artistic, interactive art, I guess is the best way to put it. Emma gets a lot more into this when he has some noise to vibe on. What am I doing? Let's turn over here. Whoa, wow. Slow-mo crow, keeping an eye on the control board. Keep up the good work, Mo. I want a crow named Mo. It used to be on the other side of the room. To hear when the ceiling got leaky. BDB. So it shows like stuff to click on, but it's not really like, oh, there we got the sense. Look at all these patches. Look at all those wires. WEVPTV. Time to start the show. Okay, ready when you are. How does it look outside? Gross. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. Saturn is in retrograde. What does that even mean? Yep. Think I'll let up? I guess. We'll see what Elmo says. My poor tomatoes. Okay, 3, 2... Hi, it's Rita. This is your evening broadcast 8192. Wow, it's really raining out there. Damn, I can hear it from here. We have a few leaks. Put some pots and bowls underneath them. Thanks, Ron, for lending us your extra pots and bowls. I hope you had a good day despite the weather. Although it was really nice earlier, right? I had a good day today. I met a new friend. She's gonna join us in about a minute or so. Maybe you saw her earlier around lunch. Or if you didn't meet her, then you'll meet her in a minute. Or if you met her already, but you still want to hang out, I'm sure there's plenty that we can talk about. Wow, so this is 8192. Is that right, Emily? What is she talking about? That's a lot of broadcast. I came in around the 5s, so I've only been around for half of them. And back then, the 5s, let's see, I did Night Noise, and we had the Swap Show and the Bird Show, and people were just coming in, dropping off tapes all the time, and well, now it's just an evening broadcast. But it's not like I'm not saying we're in decline or anything like that. I love the evening broadcast. I think it was the first show we had on here. Ooh, yeah, I hate the power company in this game. They're evil. It was the first show not produced by the power company. It was the first community show, yeah. This is Mac fuzzy old tapes about safe wiring. This empty humming shots of trees and glowed animals. That nasty paranoid propaganda. Technically the first broadcast for Aunt Connie, not worth remembering. Yeah, so it's the spine of the station. Or maybe it's the heart? Or is it the skin? What part of the WEVP body do you think it is? Why don't you come on by and tell us about it? We're going to be here for another 30 minutes or so. Or if you don't want to brave the storm, you can always give us a call. Same number as always, 270-216-5556. Let's go call that number, crew. You know what time it is. They give us a number, we gonna call it. I have to go get my phone. Where did my phone go? Où est-ce que le téléphone? Where's my phone? My phone? Oh, there it is. Cool. They gave a number on the interlude, so we're gonna call it. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, one interlude was all a phone call. The whole interlude was just like, call this number, and you like interacted with it. Okay, so 270-216-5556. Kentucky. I was calling about the TV show you guys got going on right now. It's like raining so hard outside. I thought it'd be cool to give a call and see what y'all are up to. Well, anyways, I guess I'll try again. Okay, talk to y'all later. Bye. Yeah. You missed D&B shows. D&B shows going every day. Who are you missing? We got A1 up tomorrow. We got the Zine Fest coming up this weekend. Oh man, I was watching DJ Zing today. Noise for Anger. Oh, you mean IRL shows. IRL shows. Gotcha. I'm like, we're all over Twitch. Yeah, so Tatchet, they have multiple numbers that they like tie into this game. One of them that we called, she mentioned about the Bureau of Secret Tourism. That one is like an entire like menu tree. You can get lost in it. And did she say if you're having trouble with banshees? Did I hear that correctly? Okay, so we're gonna start with the tape. This is an old one. It's one of mine, but maybe you haven't seen it. Or if you've seen it, it's been a while, so maybe you've forgotten. Shit. What? She asked me to queue up her tape. Un pueblo de nada. Where is it? I don't know. It's probably still shelved. I'll find it. Thank you. copy it right. Oh my god, that's so funny. Ben and Bob. Yeah, so Ben and Bob and Emily are the producers of the video game. Hey, Basic. Hi. Oh wait, the tape would be here. There we go. Oh, I get it. We're gonna have to like find things in the room. Hey, Midnight Cat, it's Kentucky Route 0. Oh, I forgot to change. Molly, can you change the category to Kentucky Route 0? Totally forgot to do that. Emily scans a shelf of videotapes. I had these in alphabetical. Maybe it's still in the stack. Oh, what's this? Emily pulls out an unlabeled tape. To herself, absently. Possible to say. Not much tape in there, though. Old bumpers? Louder for others' benefit. Someone should come in here and label all these. We should put all this in chronological order. Although I guess it's hard to remember sometimes the order of things, and some of these tapes were made at the same time. Or we started one video, then started another in the middle, and then came back later, and... Ugh, time is out of joint. It's like sweeping a beach. Oh, wait a minute. Run, say, start playing all stuff by language. Something behind the shelf here. Ooh, where did he put it? Yeah, I start my stream off and just chatting, and then when I play the game, I'll change the category. But I forgot. Oh, you forgot to change the game? Okay, hold on one second. Let me go to my dashboard here. Let me update that. Oh no, it changed. It says, oh, I think you did it. It was on Kentucky Route 0. Did it change itself? That was weird. It was like already on it. Oh, you did get it. Oh, okay. I was like, ooh, magic. Well, it was in Spanish. Pueblo de Nada. So let's say Ron said he'd start following the old stuff by language. Favorite tires, that's English. Disagreeable birds, also English. The zone, that's in Japanese. Fiesta Savay, getting warmer. Oh, Pueblo de Nada. Aha. What would y'all do without me? I'll keep Rita's tape now. Here's Mo the Crow. That's an unusual crow sound. Here you go, Mo. Hold off on playing this until Rita's done setting it up. Thanks, babe. Ready when you are, Rita. Some people that lived here a long time ago, before the company town, before the airstrip, like over 100 years ago. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it. Ready, Emily? Yeah, they do, their interludes, I guess aren't as, like, realized, but it's still, it's sort of just like their artwork, you know? That girl must be a slow typer.
El pueblo construyó docenas de estructuras durante su tiempo aquí.
This is cool. Have you seen it before?
La única de esas estructuras todavía en pie es la que llamamos el database de video,
I should say something
la
nice.
cual construyeron con el propósito de
Yeah,
ser
it's
una
something
biblioteca.
else. You don't
Pero
sound
hasta
convinced.
ese edificio ha sido modificado y reparado extensamente.
It's not a bad way to learn about history, though.
Probablemente ninguna de las estructuras presentes son originales.
She did a lot of research for this tape.
Las otras estructuras
The
construidas por
people
el
of
pueblo
nothing.
fueron destruidas y recicladas
There we
durante
go.
su tiempo aquí.
Not a house. People. Pueblo de nada. People of nothing. We still have a few of those worn out notebooks they
La
left. I
única
guess that
razón por la cual
guy from
conocemos
the
de esas
university took the
estructuras
rest.
o cualquier
What
otra
did he say he
cosa
was
del
working on?
pueblo es por las anotaciones detalladas que escribieron, sellaron y preservaron en la biblioteca.
I wonder what they're saying. Does anyone know
Este
Spanish?
fue su credo. Todo es un experimento.
It is. is history, right? Or it's just a story?
Eran una
Seems kinda
comunidad
sad now.
científica. Ellos
Guess it's a kind of
creían que los
memorial.
comportamientos humanos,
Those are always sad.
físicos, sociales, psicológicos,
And was there
emocionales,
even a difference?
espirituales, todos estos comportamientos son fenómenos que se forman a base de su ambiente.
Oh, like an old dog.
Ellos cambiaban su ambiente, observaban los
Sorry, did I
efectos
say
en su
something wrong?
comportamiento,
Oh, no,
luego
I'm
hacían
sorry.
más
I just have
cambios,
some
y así
weird
seguían
shit going on in my head tonight.
experimentalmente.
You know what I mean?
Así que lo único
Sure,
que
it's okay.
conservaron fueron sus
Sorry I spaced
anotaciones.
out. Don't worry about it.
Estaban dispuestos a
You
abandonar
should...
cualquier cosa.
Oh, should
En
I go
cualquier
sit?
momento, a
Yeah,
causa
it's almost
de que
over.
sus datos apoyaban el cambio de su ambiente. O a veces solo...
So, where are you staying tonight? Here in town? Oh, good. Yeah. Even before the storm came in, I thought it'd be nice to get some rest before the long hike back to the highway. Ron offered his loft? What? He said I could sleep in his loft. Oh, honey, he's talking about his barn. Ron, nobody wants to sleep in your barn. Ron shrugs. It's not haunted. Ooh, so since Holiday gave some gift subs today and he's a paranormal investigator, we gotta go with, but it is haunted. Bob got some pretty clear voices there on his tape recorder. He wanted to have a seance, but couldn't round up enough brave souls to go all the way around the table. Rita hit on Maya. Oh my god, this rain seems to be like, it's raining so much harder right now. Oh, you look at Mike. Catch it, girl. Oh my god. She's like, see? See? Rita, you'll stay at my place. Oh, thanks. Oh, Ron. Do you need anything? Actually, do you have an extra toothbrush? It'd be nice to sleep under the stairs. I think I do, actually, yeah. Oh my god, I've been in the woods, you know. Right. I actually used a twig this morning. I kind of chewed up one end. No stars tonight, though. Her place isn't also a barn. No, somehow I do not think it's a barn. I've done that. Really? I'm disappointed. I thought I invented it. Even better, you can chew in some pine needles. It really freshens your breath. I mean, it's not perfect. Wow, that's roughing it. Just close your eyes and pretend, I guess. Right? Exactly, and even then it's just not the same as real toothpaste. Do they know we're rolling? Emily waves to Rita. To camera. Oh, okay. Hi, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Girl, they totally just like got off on a tangent. It's like, you guys are on air. Hello. I hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said, it was from like, it's several years old. I can't remember. I enjoyed it very much. Oh, thank you, Maya. What's next? I brought in a tape. Oh, okay, you good? All queued up. I'm gonna check on the boys. Ben and Bob are seated on the couch, poking at the electronic innards of a radio. Ben. So then it won't mute while it scans between stations. Okay, because that's where they live, right? No, you just want that constant static noise. Right, the noise. That's where they live. They don't live anywhere, dude. They're ghosts. Okay, so why does it matter where you tune the radio? It's like soil in your garden. You need rich soil, right? Mashed up, rotted leaves and stuff, like compost. Oh, hey, Em. How's the show? What the hell are they doing? What are you doing to that poor radio? Working on a new ghost box. Oh my god, I wish Paranormal was in here. Holiday needs to see this. This guy Frank wrote about in his newsletter. That paranormal periodical. No, that's Sylvia's. Frank's the Ghost Gazette. The radio crackles as it scans rapidly across the spectrum. Snippets of voices mixed with colored noise and unfamiliar interference patterns. Did you hear that? That was definitely a voice from beyond the grave. Sounded like, I clearly heard dogwood in there. Yeah, kinda. It sounded more like frogwood to me. What the hell is frogwood? Man, I don't tell the ghost what to say. Did you hear that, Emily? Ah. And see how it relates, like, to the game? But, like, they're in real life, and then the characters that we're playing with are, like, not necessarily in IRL, but it's, like, crossing. Must have been dogwood. Dogwood, of course. I guess it doesn't matter. The ghost voices don't really come out until you play back the recording later. They only exist in recordings, like a copy of an original, a mirror reflecting something that isn't in the room. Weird. Like a vampire. Wait, no, that's backwards. A vampire has no reflection. Yeah, vampires are pretty mundane by comparison. There's some mashup of some creepy things we already knew about. Cannibalism, hypnotism, mist, bats. Yeah, I see bats every night. Bats aren't weird at all. Ghosts, though. We need a whole new framework to think about ghosts. So the ghosts speak, and we can't hear it. But the tape recorder can hear it, is that right? I don't know. Sometimes I think it's more like the recording itself is a ghost. Like that's what ghosts are? Recordings of events that didn't happen when something keeps leaving new marks even after it's gone. False memories. The bowl on the floor getting full pretty quickly. Yeah, this rain is nuts. Oh, Chicago downpour on Western Avenue. We took shelter in a gas station. Oh my god, the roof is like leaking so badly. Hope someone else is planning to empty these. Yeah, right? We're hearing like rain and feedback and... James has been working on this circuit diagram for a while now. The diagram has been up on the chalkboard for at least a couple months. It's a schematic for some essential component in the image processor. Nobody understands it but James. That's the point. He's trying to clean it up and simplify it a bit. He'll publish the simplified diagram everyone can build an image processor. Meanwhile, it's like hieroglyphics in here. The schematic seems to get more eerie the longer James is away. He understands it, which keeps it tethered in the realm of the human. Otherwise, it might as well be lichen. Lichens again, yay! We learned all about lichens and moss in another part of the game. You can plug any signal in here and it shows up on the screen. Sound waves, video signals, even just a weak electrical signal with no purchase on the senses. You can inspect electronic sounds that are usually too low frequency to detect. Sometimes it takes low tuning. James used this to show me the guest in our wiring here in town. Yeah, exactly. This is totally like for the ghost box. There's a low hum, barely even a hum because it's too slow to be audible. A slow, gentle oscillation that offsets every other electrical signal in town. James hasn't been able to figure out what causes the hum, but it's okay. It's too subtle to cause any real problems for us. It's just there. I know, Tatchet. Look at this modular. Oh, girl. Before this scene, they did a theremin concert. The character whips out a theremin and starts playing a theremin. I'm like, get out of town. Get out of town. And I said the universe felt bad. I was so excited, expecting I would have it, and I didn't. And it still arrived. I still got a theremin in my life tonight. What's wrong? Ron's big moment. Oh, wait, oh, Mr. Basic, I want to go look back over there. Okay, as soon as we can look around again, I'm going to go back over there and look. Oh my god, you recognize the gear. That's fantastic. Oh my god, the rain is so loud. So, okay, Ron, anything that you want to tell us about the tape? Everything on that tape was wild. Really, everything. Wild stuff indeed. Even the horses? Everything on that tape was wild. Tell me about the stuff. What? I bought some forged folk tapes, that yard sale ones? Sure. The lady said they were live tapes of Gene Ritchie playing a dual climber at some local bar. What? They were pretty good too, a little noisy. The rattling bottles and chatty drunks. But it gave the recordings a certain aura of authenticity. Were the horses wild? I thought those were the horses here. Oh, the neighbors? We call the horses here the neighbors. No, I didn't recognize that one. Then I noticed some of the background sounds repeating. Someone telling the same hushed story at the bar during every song. A door opening, closing exactly the same way. The lady who sold me the tapes said she'd added the bar sounds artificially. I think she recorded the music herself in her bedroom and put Richie's name on it. I don't think there are any wild horses anymore. Really? How could that be? Oh, well, they've all been domesticated. Are the neighbors domesticated? We don't own them. No, they're, feral? The tapes live permanently in my truck. Over the years, they've become my favorite Richie recordings. Oh, right, in your documentary, you said the people who used to live there had freed their horses. Exactly. Well, you can free your pet cat, but it won't turn back into a panther. Right. That's a kind of haunting, a kind of ghost, like Ben was saying. But everything is a ghost around here these days. It's a ghost town, with people still living it against all reason. Most of the houses are empty. There's always been people here. After the Pueblo de Nada, the community airstrip, then the company town, then WEVP. What about the dogs? Oh yeah, Ron, was the dog wild? Everything on that tape was wild. Somehow, just as the last group dies out, some new utopian project always finds a way to take hold. What is it about this place? Must be the well. It didn't look wild to me. I guess it's a matter of perspective. I'm not sure I agree, but now it's time for the weather. Thanks again, Ron. We're hanging on long past our expiration date. Well, the weather should be pretty wild. I can hear it for myself right now. Yeah, getting pretty intense out there. Do you get storms like this a lot? More and more. Right, of course. And then, of course, there's the actual ghost. Alright, here's Elmo with the weather report. And lucky us, we also have Serrano Cole. Stop by to add some drama, musically. I hear he's going to be at the Rum Colony later tonight, if you need a cocktail after the show. So let's go live to Elmo for the weather report. Oh, is Elmo ready? I should make sure the camera's pointed in the right direction. Cool, my socks are getting wet. I'd love to have wet socks. Where's the weather guy? Weather, there we go. Oh my god, they have an old school like projector. Remember those from school? Hey. Hey. This is so trippy. How does he work out these ratios of oil, water, and dye? Seems so precise the way he drips them. One little half drop at a time. They're doing trippy visuals. Must have been a lot of trial and error just starting at a circle of light on the wall. Drip, drip, drip. Where do you get your supplies, Elmo? Ben has a guy in... Oh wait, you mean the projection stuff? Where do you get your supplies? Ben has a guy... Oh wait, the projection stuff, yeah. I mail ordered these candle dyes. The other stuff is just mineral oil, like you can get at the drugstore. The projector. Somebody just left here, man. Incredible. Flash flooding imminent. He's doing visuals during the weather report. Love it. Actually, it was that girl who does the pirate video stuff, you know, jamming our signal. Weaver. Yeah, our resident ghost. Ghost, huh? You really think she's dead? Doesn't matter. Of course it matters. You can't leave a ghost behind until you die, right? Well, that's one way to do it. But have you ever missed someone so bad you felt like they were haunting you? Or been in a relationship with someone where it feels like the ex-lover is always in the room? I see what you mean. Hey, you think she'll get us tonight? It's about time, right? He's right. We're about due. Plus, Saturn's in retrograde. So I hear. Not that she keeps a strict schedule, but it's never longer than a month or two between... what does BB call them? I know they're bad for the general vibe around here, but can I be honest? I kind of like it when she busts in and takes over our signal. It's like a log falling on the road. Reminds you that this all used to be trees. Interventions. That's what Mimi calls it. It's been going on for a couple of years now. Her performances were cool, though. Oh my god, the rain is totally getting louder. I never saw her perform, but I heard about it. Oh yeah, I saw her do it a few times. I was into it. That first time she jammed our signal and showed up in our broadcast, I didn't know who she was. She'd already disappeared when I came in and took over her old job. She did lectures, right? Yeah, you could say that. I thought of them as storytelling sessions. Yeah, it's supposed to attach it. I used to put this game on to come home from work, and I would just, like, play it until I fall asleep. So that's cool if you're getting relaxed. Just don't get too relaxed, because we got the interview later. we got an we're doing what they're doing. We have to be on a show to talk about our thing. It's funny. It's so meta right now. Oh my god. I'm like producing a show while I'm playing a game, producing a show, getting ready to do an interview. Like there was a theremin in it. There's like paranormal stuff. Like so meta. Okay. Storytelling session. Story time. She talked for hours and shuffled through slide after slide of shapes, numbers, weird constellations. Who knows what any of it meant? Everyone was so excited, confused, and scared a little. On the defensive, they still are. And this was her projector. Right. I don't know where she got it, though. It still works really well. I got a spare bulb at the resale shop. I don't know how to use it yet. It's strange. I never think of what she's doing as hostile, really. Sounds like Emma has the same impression. What happened to the rest of her stuff? I bet her slides are still here in the studio. Maybe with the posters? Sherry has all Weaver's old notebooks. I know that. She kept them in her archive, you know, the big blue filing cabinet. With the daisies painted on? Yeah, anyway. The really hard part to find is these two pieces of glass. They have to be paired very precisely. I had to get these from the clock store over in Glasgow. That's where they come from, clock faces. Thanks for the tips, dude. Anytime, dude. Okay, so Mr. Basic, let's go look at those modulars again. So you're looking at all these racks right here. I mean, they look pretty generic. I mean that's like looks like a standard oscilloscope. Oh my god, look how wet this place is. Jesus. Looks like the ceiling panels are swelling a little. Is that really happening? Are we about to get drenched? Yeah, with all this gear, that's not good. Anything else to explore? I love his visuals. That's so cool. Okay, there's Mo doing his thing. They even have a Mo. They have a bird. Yeah, generic. Back to you, Rita. Thanks, Elmo and Serrano. So, next we have a selection from the video databank. You're gonna like this one, Maya. This one's about caves. Oh. Yeah, local caves. We play this one a lot. It's pretty cool. Telephone, pick it up. Hello. but we have a phone call. Should we get it or should we leave it? We'll get it now, okay. Hello, WEVP. I knew it, Jeff with a G. This is like the first time they're doing their own voice acting. Hope y'all packed a lunch. Sounds like this is gonna be a long one. This reminds me of Syphil and Ollie. Oh my god. Oh no, the couch is getting wet. The Venmo box you could wire up and use to take our signal. So he's trying to figure out how Weaver's tapping into their signal. It actually worked, but I think need too much power to run. Even a car battery can keep it going for a few seconds. Weaver's broadcast just loops and loops, sometimes for hours. Oh my god, Mr. Basic, you are so right. You've been watching What We Do in the Shadows, have you? Oh my god, Jeff is totally an energy vampire. Consolidated Power doesn't pay any more attention this town anymore. They still gave us a strict energy budget. There's no way she's plugged into the grid. Oh, look, he did. He drained Ron. Ron is out. He has sufficiently drained Ron of his energy. That is like one of my favorite shows, mister. One of my favorite shows. He's totally. Oh my god, he's still going. Oh shit, the line's dead. The lines are such a mess up here. Hello? Was that the storm or was it the damn phone lines? Man, they're really flaky. Business as usual. Yeah, Ron, he sucked all the life energy out of Ron up there. He has a really soothing voice. That's Jeff. He's a regular caller. He's asleep. Mine indicates Ron, who has fallen asleep in his chair. Oh, well, Let him sleep. Okay, well let's play the tape. This is cave art. It's a classic around here. I'm excited. Looks like Mo's got this one all queued up. Way to go, Mo! I should let Maya enjoy the tape. So if Weaver's a ghost by some agreed upon definition mechanics, that means WEVTV is haunted. Should we be doing something about that? Aren't you supposed to like have an exorcism or something? I mean, you can't just leave a place haunted. That would be negligence. I'd miss her though. I guess there are good ghosts and bad ghosts, like spiders, good in the garden, bad in the shower. I will shower spiders, as long as they're not poisonous. You can pretty much tell which ones are going to be like a problem or not. A loud crashing noise from outside wakes Ron up. What the hell? What was that? I'll check it out. Yikes, should we go help? Oh no, he's... Oh, the tape is over. What do you think? That was great. Yeah, I like that one. That sounded pretty close. Oh no, is the power out or just the lights? I don't know. I'll take a look. Maybe a fuse blew on a relay or something. Some scared rat chewed a wire. Abandoned ship. Just kidding. Guess we'll take a look around and see if anything's smoking. I guess maybe we should call... Nah, the phones are definitely dead now. I guess it's up to me to figure out what's going on here. Is that a... No, of course not. Lightning flashes in the dark make it look like a slideshow out there. My summer vacation in Ghost Town. They're still picking away at their project in the dark as the storm bears down on us. So what else is new? That's this whole town just whistling along on its way to the grave. Poor thing, she's soaked. Are you having trouble with... Oh, I spoke to you soon. I thought your power was out. Yeah, it just came back on. Weird. Good though. You made it in this storm. Oh, I never miss evening broadcasts, to be honest. It's the only time I get to share my work. Hi, Noise Ordinance. Welcome. Let me turn down the rain a little bit. The AIs will have you entered into the database in just under 60 seconds, so hang tight. You guys, Noise Ordinance is another DJ that's going to be a part of the Zeme Festival that is going on this weekend. Myself, Tatchit, a few other streamers in here are going to be a part of it. And right after this stream, we're going to have an interview with the event organizer and some of the DJs. So stay tuned. See, like, I feel like, am I reading from the game, or is this like real life? Like, oh my god. I wonder how many people even tune in at this point. She's just reading her poetry to us here in the studio. Sure, of course, that's great. Wow, it's pouring out there. What happened with the power? Wow, it's pouring out there. I think they have some paper towels over by the set. Oh, thank you. Well, ready to go? Ready. Doesn't bode well for the roof. No, it doesn't. That's dangerous, right? No one seems to be concerned about it. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Now we enter the cultural section of tonight's program. Yeah, you got the bus, man. Heck yeah. Did you fix it? It just came back on its own. It'll just take a second for the equipment to warm back up and we'll be on the air again. Spooky. It's a disaster out there. The neighbor's barn is basically underwater. Wow, so just completely? Yeah, just completely flooded. I passed Ron on the way in. He's going to take a look and see if there's anything he can do. Will they be okay? Ron knows what he's doing. He used to be a firefighter. It's a little bit different though, right? I guess. Nikki hands some wet paper towels to Rita. Okay, thanks. Nikki pulls a journal out of her jacket pocket. I brought my work. Oh, good. Nikki reads her poetry. It's a weekly feature of our broadcast. Oh, great. I look forward to hearing it. Yeah, I just hope we can keep going. We lost power a little while ago before, right? Better get started then. To the out-of-towner. What eagle flew you to your final bed? It was not men who brought you there to sleep. The men who left you bloodied then and fled had chosen mud and muddy-watered creek. Did wild turkeys gobble doting care and wipe the moss beneath your eyelids clear? Did cardinals pull the twigs out from your hair and wash your hands and feet and trim your beard? When wood ducks dressed you in your resting gown and pigeons fashioned shoes from leaves and bark and then sewed flowers into a burial crown? And one who made your headdress was a hawk. I know. Well, Molly, considering their like studio is basically like made of paper mache, to have it be leaking like this with their floor is flooded, their roof is leaking. Like I think they're in like a cardboard box. The men who broke your body, where are they? The vulture stayed home on your funeral day. Emily! Emily! Look at the monitor! Dude, be quiet, we're live right now. No, we're not, look! Oh, the monitor. That's not our broadcast. Damn, there she is, Elmo was right. What's wrong? It's her, Weaver. Oh, really? Tonight? Sorry about this, Maya. What's going on? Local prankster. She jams our signal every once in a while whenever the stars align. Prankster, not the word I would use. The crow's getting fired. Damn it, Mo. Damn, Sue, what do you do about it? Just wait until she's done. We've never been able to stop her from jamming us. We don't even know how she does it. We should be back on in a minute, though. Don't worry. This guy was scary. I have goosebumps. That was it. Ooh. I should have had that light turned off the whole time. Wow. Scary little ghost story. Yes. Oh, so scary. So, but there's two Weavers. There's Marquez Weaver and Shannon Weaver. They must have been talking about Marquez Weaver, Shannon's cousin, who was all weird and just like vanished without a trace, right? Yeah. Yeah, scary. Oh my god, Molly. Molly. We're about to start Act 5. Oh my god. Oh my god. This has been such a long time coming, Molly. When did we play Kentucky Route Zero, Molly? Probably like, what, 18 months ago? That's when we started it. Yeah, it got all spooky. I grabbed the closest thing next to me, my little LED candle. Hello, Cleveland. Yes, it's very drama. We're so dramatic here. We just had a very scary, like, ghost encounter in an interlude. And we're getting ready to start the final act of this game. That took 9 years to make. Act 5 was just released in, was it February, maybe? Yes, Molly. 2 years, 2 streams. It is finally here. It's my best little like drum roll I could do. Okay, so we got, oh, let me check on Gear Splaining, you guys. They're not on for like another hour, right? 9:30, 30. Yeah, I think we have another hour till they're up. Um, I know, Molly. I was like, oh my god. Like, once I hit play, I'm like, oh my god. Okay, yeah, so you're gonna meet up with them in 30. Okay. I think he said that he was gonna put out the link in Discord. Oh, dream weaver, I believe. Oh, that's such a great track. Oh my god. I had that track on repeat like one summer. It's like all I listened to. Love that song. Oh, Andrew, Molly, can you give a shout out to Andrew? Andrew does like really like cool streams. I still love the phone. The phone mic one was awesome. Dropped her a webcam. Did it break? Oh darn it, that should be closed. I want to hear. I want to hear none of this. None of that. Oh, okay, it's on his belly. Oh, don't let him scratch it. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go get some water. We're gonna take a little break. I will be right back. I'm gonna get some water, and we're gonna get nice and cozy and locked in for the final reveal of this game. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. We are back. We are back. Oh, and I love I love my water out there. Hold on. I love my water. Molly. Everyone, are you guys ready? I want to make sure Molly's back. Molly and I have a very special bond with this game. Okay, Molly's ready. All right. Cats always take over desks. That's what they do. Act 5. A town. This is also the newest of the chapters that just released this year, so I'm curious to see if any of like the style or flow changes, because it'd been 9 years since they came up with the first one. Oh, this is the storm that just happened. Give me just a minute. How did this all fit in the truck? It's bigger on the inside. I think it rained. Rained a lot, I mean. May I use your phone, Miss Shannon? Oh, yeah, who are you calling? Oh, Julian. Yeah, where's Julian? I was gonna call Julian. He has a phone? Who's Julian? My brother. But it was the bird. Clara, so where is 5 Dogwood Drive? Right? No idea. Maybe we should split up? Okay, holler if you find anything. Are they just like oblivious that there was like a giant like flippin' flood that just happened? Whoa, what's that? That's new. We're playing one of the kitties? It was Molly. It was my Discord weather alerts. Okay, girl. Yeah. I'll see you in about, what, 30 minutes, I guess? Okay. See ya. Oh, I thought I had another hour to 30 minutes go by so quickly. Oh my goodness. It's Meowcore. To the cat. Well, what do you know anyway? Sorry, I'm just upset. Oh, I love it. You're right. It's a therapy cat. I know, what happened to poor Blue? Blue got left at the train station. That's not right. The seer reclined high in a tree, carving fine details into a small wooden pipe. The seer tree. She loved this spot, the height, the distance. She was always at a distance, watching everyone work. From this height, she could see the earth mover shaping the mounds under the draftsman's supervision. She could see him inspecting his plan, the drawing he had made from her game, the map. Who's this hero? I can read his better days. Better days ahead? Or maybe dreaming of better days once more before going into the ground. So not too sad. No, I think it should be happy? Right. It's a remembrance. Right. Like a monument? Totally. So they should be represented with dignity and respect, of course. Of course. No, yeah, it definitely does. I think I have an idea. Great. I'll just dig in. Thanks, Marianne. Happy to help. Yeah, this is totally different, right, Molly? That's why I said I was curious to see if this was going to be different since it was the newest one. Think it'll rain anymore? Oh, there's the crew. Nah. I don't see any clouds. Hell, it'll probably rain anyhow. Just our luck. Assertive meow. Oh, really? Confident meow. It seriously is so meta. We were talking about meowcore earlier. Like, so crazy. I know, man. Animals have a sense for the weather. Oh, how do I get the meow option back? Oh. Alert meow. A croak reverberates inside the smoker. Excited meow. A frog slips onto the grass, too quick to see. Paints and chalk in the small bag, diary in the large bag, stuffed dog in the small bag, photograph of Chris in the large bag. No, in the small bag? Sandra couldn't decide. Should she keep the photo of her husband Or should Alex keep the photo of his father? Oh, well, let me scroll up. No, oh, there we go. Diary, husband, father. Ooh, which one should we pick, Molly? The father? Okay. She dreaded the separation from her son. It was obviously a punishment, even though Fraser insisted it was just to help Alex develop independence and community ethics. She knew she was being punished for her complaints and feedback circle, when she was the only one who dared to speak against butchering the community's goats. She'd seen the same thing happen to Isabel. Isabel, where was she now? She and her children just disappeared into the woods. She set everything down, closed her eyes, massaged her temples, and wondered, not for the first time, how Fraser had consolidated so much invisible power so quickly. How had he done it? Had he in fact done anything at all to claim this incredible lattice of influence? Or had I simply blindly given it to him? What are they talking about, Molly? Dome homes. Oh, are these some of the houses in the museum? A-frame tiny homes. Always more questions, never answers. Ever. Let's still fly? Oh yes, she's got banged up along the storm. Oh. At first I only observed the truck from a distance. It was an alien carcass, something that made more sense in death than in life. The company had dropped it off in the middle of the day when everyone was at the plant. They let it sit overnight alone and strange. Look at the cardboard cutouts right here. It's not letting me click on anything. I hope it didn't freeze. Oh, here we go. There we go. Nikki thought it was ridiculous, but Ron approved. To Elmo, the truck was simply beautiful. Ron approved. The truck reminded him of New York City, which he had visited once by bus, and which had made a great impression on him, especially the mountains of garbage that dotted the sidewalks. The truck didn't smell yet, but it would. A glorious patina built up over decades of progress and labor. Let's go to New York City. In New York, he said everyone put their garbage on the sidewalks if they were proud of it, or proud of what it signified. We have defeated another week. Here's its corpse. Everyone had to agree this was money and attention that would have been better spent addressing the town's drainage problems. Maybe finally get started on that damn messianic ditch. Still, they had a few things to dispose of: broken flower pots, empty glass bottles, clothes that didn't fit anymore. They gradually fell into the habit of collecting waste and carrying it to the truck once a month. Some shadows would come in from the night woods and haul the garbage away on a cart. Yeah, there's the shadows, the garbage man. Well, I remember this afternoon, I'm sure. Can I fly it? Well, how's your upper body strength? Oh, it's good, really good. This old girl is operated by pulleys. I mean 100% mechanical. Well, except for the throttle. I could do that. Admire your confidence, young man. Yep, just a little bent middle. I'll have her skyworthy again in a matter of hours. Wow. I've been doing this a long time, kiddo. We've actually looked at this structure right here, building a dome home like this. I think we're gonna do our square, but there's lots of people that this one's like put together, but a proper like dome one, it's extremely structurally sound, and you can just lay a foundation, put this over it, and fill it in however you want. Emma gave Rita a tour of the cameras and wiring. She'd been through a certificate program on public broadcasting at the community college, so no surprises there. Nikki showed her the video data bank, James demonstrated the sand and image processor, and then Ron came barreling in with an urgent expression. Oh, we gotta look at the image processor, come on now. Yeah, Molly, I gotta send you a link. The image processor. Hi, Drone, how are you? Drone, we're on the final chapter of the game. We're so excited. So excited. It came out this year. I haven't seen any of this before. Oh yeah, while you guys read that, I'm gonna post a link, Molly. Check this out. I wonder if I still have it open. This house is so cool. I just wish it wasn't in Oklahoma. Like, it needs to be... Oh my god, I freaking love this. Okay, check this out. So what's cool about that particular dome home that I posted, usually people will build them and then they put in the insulation and then you put, you know, the frames and the walls around it. What these people did is they liked the way the steel ribbing looked, which I think is really cool. It looks really awesome. And so if you go through the pictures, they actually put their insulation on the outside. They just covered it in insulation and concrete. So like the outside of the house just looks like it's sort of like buried. But yeah. There was Drone. Oh wait, we learned about, oh, I didn't update this, oh, we did. Here, look at this is who we learned about today. Oh, yay. Not just any dolphin. It was the, oh my gosh, Molly, how do you pronounce it? Irrawaddy dolphin. It's a species of dolphins that live in South and Southeast Asia, in like Cambodia, Myanmar, and Laos. Yeah, Irrawaddy. But they're extremely endangered. There's only 100 of them left on the entire planet. There's like 80 to 90 of them. Yeah, pollution is like harming them. Fishermen, they're getting killed in fishermen nets and other stuff. But some of the fishermen are trying to protect them because they work together for generations. As long as anyone can remember, the fishermen in this village and the dolphins work together to go fishing. So cool. Oh wow, John. See, I'm telling you, it is so meta tonight. It is so meta tonight. Like everything that's been mentioned like in real life has like come up today, like in the game, and vice versa. I mean, I was supposed to get a piece of music equipment today and it got delayed. It's not arriving here tomorrow, and the game showed that music gear and someone playing it in the game. And then we have a new member, Holiday Paranormal, who does like paranormal, he's a paranormal investigator. He was in here earlier and did Sub Bomb, and the game totally had an interlude all about ghost hunting and paranormal stuff. Like, what? And then, what was it, the last act we were just on, they were like, oh, the interlude, they were broadcasting a community show, like talking to people and interacting and setting up interviews, and that's what like I'm about to be doing after this. Yes. Yeah. Let me okay, it's back on my main screen, but yeah, so the fishermen will tap on their canoes. And so the dolphins like recognize their taps and everything, and the dolphins will start like surfacing and they'll see them, and so that surf signals they're ready. And then the dolphins will call all of the fish into where the fishermen's boats are, and the fishermen throw their net over the fish, and then as they bring the fish in with their net, the dolphins swim around and catch up catch up all the little like fish floating around. And yeah, they've been doing that for literally generations, working with these dolphins. And so they're upset because they're losing their fishing partners. They're like, we need to save these dolphins. Like, we can't go fishing without these guys. Like, the fish populations have severely dwindled in the last 10 years. We really need to, like, be working together. They're like, if we don't have the dolphins helping to, like, cull all the fish for us, like, we don't know what we're going to do. I know. There's so many awesome animals. Look at these guys. Yee! Yeah, the Irrawaddy dolphins. Here you go. To recap, I will gladly talk about animals anytime. Okay, back to the game. Okay, there we go. Ooh, what did we miss? What are they talking about? Okay, the image processor, that's right. The image processor was a beautiful machine. James had inherited its care from another artist, reverse engineering it for maintenance with the help of a dusty photocopy tome labeled The Distribution Religion. Rita learned just enough to make throbbing hypnotic rainbows appear on the screen, which seemed to be the machine's favorite trick. She wondered what they use it for in practice. Yeah, and these guys, these dolphins, they have like really like long bodies and like very round, short faces. They don't have those like long noses like the bottlenecks. Bottlenoses. The bottlenecking dolphins. Ooh, they'll always stop to watch a traffic accident. Bottlenose. um, Ron's news was clearly bad news. Rita's heart sank a little as they listened. She knew things were unraveling, knew from experience what that looked like. Ooh, what's the bad news? But as she listened to Ron detail the power company's sudden withdrawal from town affairs, she heard other possibilities. She studied their faces and found concern, for sure, but also something like relief, hope, an awakening of play. Nikki looked like she might have been daydreaming. There were people, Rita decided, ready to step out of the company's shadow and build something of their own. Ron said the TV station would still be funded by court order. Could that be their anchor? Is that Mo? It is Mo. Six or seven men stood in the sun about a dozen yards from the ditch, and you could hear them laughing. We tried not to hear them. Instead, you listened to the shovel punching through the dirt as he shaped the trench. It was wet dirt, mud, really. It made a hungry sound as he shaped the trench walls. One man was louder than the rest. He had a nervous laugh that sucked up all the air around him. The out-of-towner stuck a shovel into the dirt and squeezed the bridge of his nose. He sneezed, took a swig from his thermos. The laughter quieted into greedy chuckles, and he could feel the men approaching. What is that about? Oh, he's gone. Oh, they're all disappearing. Oh, he's another kitty cat. Oh, wait, there was a meow down there. There we go. Oh, where'd it go? Just walked right through the other cat. Okay. Yes, Lord Squeak. See, that's the other thing that was meta tonight, too. We're now a freaking cat, dude. I was like, it's Meowcore. We're now playing a cat. guy's walking really slow. Oh, if I was in a pica. I know, those things are so cute. Yeah, like everyone walking really slow. Huh, that's interesting. Waffles. It's a parrot. Jorge scanned the shelf. He quickly found the book he was looking for. There were only a few dozen left, more shelves than books now. The result of an experiment called the New Selection. Privately, he called it the Purge. But only privately, in small groups of reliable complainers. The unspoken rule was to hold back criticism as long as possible. Experiments needed time to unfold naturally, without the interference of doubt. Jorge would have preferred to complain more freely. Fraser proposed and executed experiments just like any other community member, but his experiments had a scorched earth quality. They were all destructive. He moved from one area of community life to the next in search of excess to cut back. Lately, he had turned his sights to the library. The New Selection meant decimating their store of books according to Fraser's own inscrutable criteria. Now, we're guaranteed something vital every time we take a book from the shelves. No more time lost to printed chuff. Fraser's colorless voice echoed in Jorge's mind. He felt like splitting. Instead, he tucked the book under his arm and set off for the woods. So Fraser's not sounding like a good dude. So maybe Fraser has to do with all the weirdness with the distillery and like the skeletons and the robots. Oh, we get to meow. Meow core. Meow. 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 Oh, hi, kitty. Where'd you come from, huh? Follow a bird up here? These folks, the one who built this thing, they chase birds too. Really? That's what they wrote. So this sounds like my household. There's a cat and a bird when I still had my kitty. Somewhere up to Florida. And then here. Lots of cat talk. I've been talking to cats 20 years. Junie would bark. She had cat barks. And so she'd be like, that's exactly what she would sound like. If she was being like really lazy, one time I heard her, she was like, like it would barely come out. It was so funny. Oh yeah, look at all the parrots up here. Oh, and speaking of parrots, we discovered my bird has a nervous laugh. He totally has a nervous laugh. I've heard him laugh before. He doesn't do it a lot, but he has this one particular laugh he does. And I started noticing that when he'll get like anxious or scared, he'll do that laugh. I looked at my husband and I'm like, does our bird have a nervous laugh? Like, am I hearing that correctly? Oh, your cat does that around birds? Aw, once I eat them. Hello. That sounds just like a parrot. all of them up here. My bird also makes noises when we eat. He'll mimic us chewing. Oh shoot, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta go see if, oh Molly, can you check and see if Gearsplaining is on? That's how you spell it. Because if they're on, we need to go raid. What kind of fish are those? What kind of fish are those? They're goldfish. They eat mosquito eggs. They're goldfish. They eat algae mosquito eggs. Very helpful. Sounds like a good job. Yes, it does. Bates working for the power company. What brings you to town? Okay, they're not on yet. Okay. We're just dropping something off here. Do you think I should stay here? No, you'll be lonely. Most everyone is leaving now. Yeah, I don't think Ezra wants to be here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the new layout. Everything's like on the bottom now. And I lost my host button. It's supposed to show up through the BTTV extension, but it's not. Oh, they're live now? Alright guys, we're gonna stop here. We have a very special event tonight on Gearsplaining. I have to go do an interview now. So come on with us. Come on over. Yeah, let me go back to the other screen. Let me exit out of this. Oh my god, Molly, we started 5. I'm so excited. So stoked. Whoops. Hi, Chris. We're just about to go raid and talk about the Zine Festival this weekend. How are you? I'll be right back. There we go. Good night, drone. Yeah, so I was gonna play basically until they were on, and since it's like a special night with what they're doing, I decided I was gonna stop like as soon as they're ready. Oh, we're talking about the Zine Festival this weekend. So myself and Tatchit and any other DJs that are going to be a part of the festival are going to be on if they can make it. We're all going to be chatting and talking about it, and yeah. Yeah. So we're going to go into that. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you so much, Holiday, for watching the VOD. Thank you so much for the gift subs. Thank you, everyone. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Alright, let's go raid and talk about Zine Fest this weekend for the World Wildlife Fund. Yeah, it's a charity stream. We're raising money, and the World Wildlife Fund actually works with people to help save those dolphins. The Wadi dolphins. There we go. Yeah, the video actually was from the WWF that I pulled on the dolphins. I thought that'd be very apropos since we're doing a charity festival this weekend to raise money for them. Alright guys, so hang out. I'm gonna go stick you in the waiting room, and then I just need to go sign on into the video conference, and yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for the support. We'll see you tomorrow maybe in the Drone Base channel.